Real estate wisdom of the month for September 2025. The Las Vegas housing market just recorded its sharpest drop in home sales this year, while inventory keeps on climbing. That means buyers have more leverage, but sellers need a smarter game plan than ever. Let's dive into the numbers. All right, here's the snapshot for September 2025. Starting with single family homes, the median price $480,000. That's down 1% from July, but still up 0.7% year over year. Month to month softness suggests seasonal cooling, but year over year growth shows values are holding. We've had 1,835 units sold. That's down 9.2% from July and down 14.2% from last year. So sales are slowing both short term and long term, and that is a large short term decrease. Inventory, excluding offers, about 7,200 homes are available. That's up slightly month over month at 0.8% and up 37% year over year. And again, I always caution about these percentages. That is a huge percentage, but we had very low inventory a year ago. But still, we're hovering right around that 3.9 months of inventory mark. And I believe 4 months is that balanced market. So we might be here. Now, looking at condos and townhomes, the median price is $298,000, which is up 2.8% month over month and up 2.1% year over year. So this is one of the few bright spots in pricing. Units sold also down, only 485, which is down 11.3% from July and down 15.4% year over year. Inventory, we've got about 2,500 units available, down 2.4% month over month, but still up 56% year over year. The story? Well, fewer sales, more supply, and pricing holding steady overall, which makes this a market of balance and a market of opportunity if you know how to play it. So let's unpack what's happening. All right, with single family homes, the prices dip slightly month over month, but are still higher year over year. So what does that tell us? Sellers aren't panicking, but buyers are being more selective. I've seen it out in the field. Sales are slowing because affordability is still a challenge. Rates remain in the mid sixes to 7%, but the increase in inventory means buyers don't have to compete as aggressively as they did a year ago. So think about it. You now have more options. It's kind of expensive to buy a house, so you're not really in a big hurry to settle and give someone full price. You want to negotiate, and if they won't negotiate with you, well, now you have other inventory you can move on with. Condos, it's the opposite story. Prices are actually climbing modestly month over month and year over year, but sales are down and inventory is up. This suggests condos are attractive to those who are affordability focused, but overall demand still isn't keeping up with supply. And then when we look at the national data, according to Keeping Current Matters, the South and West, which includes Las Vegas, are seeing the sharpest inventory growth and market slowdowns. Repeat, slowdowns, not crash. So nationally, inventory is still about 13% below pre-pandemic levels. But here in Las Vegas, we're 30% above last year and back to around those pre-pandemic norms. That means we're ahead of the national curve when it comes to cooling, which could be good. It's good news for buyers looking for deals. Again, just cooling. So mortgage rates nationally, about 6.5% for a few months. That stability is giving buyers some predictability, and every small drop can mean over like $100 a month in savings on a $400,000 loan. In Vegas, that matters because affordability is the number one reason sales are slowing. So, buyers, you finally have options, but don't assume you can lowball everything, but you can lowball some things. The best price homes are still going to move quickly, so keep an eye on days on market. And if rates tick down even slightly, competition will heat back up. Sellers, price strategically. Overpricing in today's market almost guarantees sitting longer, especially with nearly 40% more homes competing against you compared to last year. Investors, condo inventory up 56% year over year. Now may be the time to negotiate better terms, but watch those HOA fees and rental rules carefully. What do you want me to break down in next month's market wisdom? I'd love to hear from you. Comment below. I'll answer your question directly in the comments, and I might feature it in the next update. I'm Michael Coxen, broker owner of Magenta Real Estate. And remember, awareness builds advantage. I'll see you next month for more market wisdom. And be sure to like and subscribe and check out my YouTube shorts. They have a little bit of that daily wisdom and snackable content. And also follow me on social media for daily real estate wisdom and tips. I'll see you there.